A very good morning, student. On last turn, I explained the first stanza of the poem, A Thing of Beauty. So, first 5 lines I had explained, and I hope you all would have gone through each of the lines. Literary devices were also well explained to you, and now second stanza, like from sixth line, I explain. So today also I want you to please note down the difficult words. So in the beginning itself I would like to give you the meaning of difficult words so that it will help you to understand the explanation of the poem. Okay. So our 6 lines begins, therefore on every morrow. Note down the word morrow, that means the following day. Okay. Are we wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth, spite of despondence of the inhuman dearth? So despondence, wreathing means surround, and circle means which surround us. Okay. Here, therefore, on every morrow means the following day, and breathing means encircle us or surround us. Okay, these two words, and then in third line you see despondence. Its meaning is depressed. Okay, and then on the inhuman dearth of noble nature. Underline this noble nature also. This I'll tell you afterwards that what is the meaning of this noble nature, why this word like compound word has come here. Of the gloomy days, gloomy means sad, sorrowful. Okay, so these were the words which meaning I want you to write down in your classwork copy. Now we start explanation. So therefore on every morrow are we wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth, spite of despondence of the inhuman dearth of noble nature of the gloomy days. Okay, so here we see the poet says that every day it is beauty which fills us with the spirit to live. Means after seeing the beautiful things, we we enjoy the beauty of nature, we enjoy everything in this world around us. So poet also wants to convey a message that beautiful things of the nature inspires us, or we can say encourage us to live. So the poet says that every day it is the beauty which fills us with the spirit to live. It is the beauty which builds the desire us to live. Means seeing beautiful things, we desire to live. We want to live for these beautiful things, beautiful relations, beautiful friendship, beautiful thoughts, beautiful surroundings, beautiful house. Okay, here and the poet again and again he just focus and he force on beauty only, that builds the desire in us to live. Though there are sad moments and cruel people means people those who disturb the calm of life around us. Here poet not only talks about physical beauty but beauty of thoughts, beauty of contentment, beauty of understanding. These all different types of beauty give us inner satisfaction and encourage us to live. But some cruel people, they deprive us from all these beautiful things and beautiful feelings. So Here the poet wants to say that without beauty the earth will be full of cruel people. Means if you just uh, you just think about the ugliness. And what is the ugliness? People, they make fake promises, they cheat on other people, even some people they cheat on their friends. So these everything poet doesn't count in beautiful things. These all are the things which give a very ugly shape to this earth and this nature. And the feeling of a livelihood is killed itself. People, they don't feel that there is anything to live on this earth. So the poet says that we should also encourage and we should also take care of these beautiful thoughts and beautiful relations and beautiful things in nature. So here the poet wants to say that without beauty the earth will be full of cruel people, sad and gloomy moments. The moments when we will see, where we will see that we were cheated on by our own people. So that will make the life very ugly. And he says that it is the beauty which is created by God which helps us to remove the sadness from our hearts. Mainly the poet focus or poet wants to say about life, that life is filled with beautiful things and we should give them respect, we should give them values. If we don't value these beautiful relations, these beautiful thoughts in our life, then life will become very ugly. Okay, so these were the next five lines which I had explained today. And out of these lines, if we find the literary devices, so mainly there are five literary devices which has been used here. First of alliteration, that is use of consonant sound, like band to bind, we can say this the air is alliteration. And noble nature, as I said, compound word, so there is alliteration. And metaphor, raising a flowery band, so here there is metaphor, poetic device. And after this like imagery we can see like creating a scenery effect. Here the poet imagine, he creates some images and he picturized something, so creating a scenery effect or sensory effect, we can say, of beautiful things lived upon lined up in a string. Like he's when he says that a flowery band to bind us, means here something is lined up in a string, means our life, our relations. Okay, so this was the explanation of these next five lines. I hope you all understood it, and on next one I'll take next five lines. Okay, write down the explanation in your classwork copy. Goodbye, have a nice day.